Hey YouTube, how the heck you doing? I'm doing great and I hope you are too. Today we're going to do a little quick look at Microsoft's new release coming up this fall. That is Windows 11. It's been quite a while since they did an update to their operating system, but they're going to have some new features and some new looks to it. Mainly new looks, but let's go ahead and check that out and see what it's like. So let's find out. So I'm part of the Microsoft Insider program, and so I downloaded the release of the beta for Windows 11 onto my Mac, and I'm going to be running it in the virtual machine on my Mac through Parallel. So let's go ahead, swipe over to the screen here, and as you can see, they do have a new look as far as the start bar and everything. It's no longer in the corner, left-hand corner. It is directly centered in the taskbar at the bottom. So you got your start button, you got the search button, you got your desktop setups, your widgets, you got your Microsoft Edge that they released, File Explorer, Store, and of course your mail. And then going across to the bottom on the other side, you can have access to your OneDrive, English or whatever your keyboard language would be. You got your network setup, you got your speaker, and you got your battery usage and everything there. So down here on the hidden icons are the things that you can still reach as far as Bluetooth devices and security. But overall, let's go ahead and get into File Explorer just to give a quick look of how it's going to be looking overall. As you can see, the interface has changed a little bit. Got brand new icons for all the things that you might want: documents, music, pictures, videos. The corners on the edges are a little bit rounded now, so you can do anything you want with that. But let's go ahead and maximize that so we're in the full screen. And as you notice, when I did hover over the icon to maximize the screen or the window, you have now new options to organize any kind of opening of workspace that you might have. So let me go ahead and open up Microsoft Edge. Obviously it's going to go into full view. I'm going to hover over that, put it on the other side of there, enabling you to do some multitasking on your laptop while you have multiple windows open. And you can always go in there, click on that, go back to full view, go down, go into 4 windows. So now you got your little Explorer down here, Microsoft Edge exploring on the side. You got access to all your documents on the left side, which I don't have currently in there. But let me go ahead, switch it back to full view, and we'll probably go ahead and open one more here. Let's go ahead and do the store into full view. So say you want to get a good look at everything at the same time. You got the store here. Documents on the top, and the Microsoft Edge on the bottom there. So you can multitask with your 3 or 4 different things while you're moving around. Get a good idea of what you need to bring up and everything. And then obviously you can close each window out separately to get back to your desktop. Also, speaking of the desktop, they did leave you the option to get to your desktop easily. So let me go ahead and open this other 2 again real quick. If you scroll down here by the time, right to the right of it, it shows a little line that pops up, and that gives you back right to your desktop right away. So I'm going to go ahead and get that over there. Got that back up on there. So let's go ahead, do a quick little jump over to the desktop again. Go into our start button and into settings. They gave settings a new overhaul look too. I think it's found a lot more easy to do access the things that you need the most, personalization and such, different backgrounds, themes, locks. It's a little bit more organized now that they've done it this way than previous. You can still access the control panel like you used to before, but I'm liking this new setup as it is right now. If you go into multiple layers, you can see up here that it does keep track of where you are, time and language, date and time. So if you want to jump back just to time and language, go into typing, go down into cursor text. See, now you're into accessibility. Would be your main category that you went into to get hold of that. But so overall, I find it to be a little bit more organized than it used to be when you were into control panel. You had to usually dig around a little bit until you got the ins and outs of where everything was hiding. You can also go into the settings of the taskbar. That's under personalization also. So if you want to change out the taskbar itself as far as how you want it to look, corner icons, you got that available. So if you want to put that on there, if you have a pen menu or a touch keyboard, you can put that on there. You can also hide your widgets if that's not something you use. We'll be looking at that in a second. So as you can see in the taskbar personalization, you can do a few things that you could in Windows 10. One of the things I could not find, and I believe you cannot do it any longer, is drag it to the left of the screen. You can, however, go into the task behaviors and move the start button and all your icons over to the left over at the bottom there. You can still automatically hide the taskbar. You can unclick for badges to not show when show. But I kind of like it in the center, so I'm going to put it back there for now, just as I get to play with it more and more. Also, you can do a little change up to the right side of your taskbar just by doing the corner overflow here. It gives you some options to turn on and off. Windows Update, Meet Now, Windows Explorer for the battery, Windows Explorer for Bluetooth. So there are a few options as that. I'm just going to leave it as the default for now and see how that goes for me. If you want to play around with that, that's you're doing. As far as I know, you'll be able to do that come this fall when Windows 11 appears on the horizon. This is a beta or a pre-release of it, so things could change from the here and now to what I've just been showing you here. Overall, it is a decent update to it. I believe they're doing some security updates too. Also down on the taskbar here where you can see your network access, your speakers, and your battery. If you do a quick little click on that, it brings up what they call the quick settings. And if you're familiar with any of the Mac OS's, you can see that it's very similar to their control panel that they bring up. When you do a click, you can have quick access to your Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, AirDrops, Do Not Disturb, display, and sound. Very similar, very almost look-alike in the systems between the two systems. One's in the top right, one's in the bottom right, but overall I like the quick access that it gives you to be able to do that. But that's what I just wanted to show you guys real quick. Just a quick little look at Windows 11. I'll be bringing you more and more as they release new updates and possibly new features. And if they get rid of some features, which I don't think they will, I'll bring those updates to you too. Do a comparison to the Mac, the operating system that will be coming out in the fall also. See what they can do in similar and not so similar. But I hope you enjoyed the little update, quick look, and I'll catch you next time. Have a good one, guys.